Good afternoon. Myself Hanna Sara today of second BCom, and I would like to share my presentation on new tax regime. As we have seen the old tax regime, the slab rate is classified into three based on the age group. But in this new tax regime, there is no such age group differentiation, but all of the age group have to pay according to one tax slab rate. So this is the tax slab rate as per new tax regime. If the income is up to 3 lakh, they don't have to pay any tax rate. But when the income is 3 lakh 1 to 6 lakh, they have to pay a tax rate of 5%. When the amount is 6 lakh 1 to 9 lakh, they have to pay a tax rate of 10%. And when the income is 9 lakh 1 to 12 lakh, they have to pay a tax rate of 15%. From 12 lakh 1 to 15 lakh, it is 20%. And from 15 lakh above, they have to pay a tax rate of 30%. So in the old tax regime, they have three different tax slab rates according to the age. But according to this new tax regime, we have seen that the income is given and the tax rate is given. So people of all ages have to pay this tax rate as per new tax regime. If they are opting for new tax regime, they have to pay according to this slab rate. Next is rebate under section 87A. So rebate is nothing but a financial exemption or financial freedom from the burden of tax. So if people are earning an income of below 7 lakh, they can have a rebate or an exemption of rupees 25,000 or the actual tax liability, whichever is less. So it's written that total income does not exceed rupees 7 lakh. The assessee can deduct from the amount of income tax an amount of rupees 25,000 or the tax liability, actual tax liability, whichever is less. So if the person is earning an income of below 7 lakh, they can have an exemption or a financial freedom of rupees 25,000 or the actual tax liability, whichever is less. Next is surcharge and health and education cess. So surcharge is if the total income is greater than 50 lakh but less than 1 crore. That is, if a person is earning an amount, an income greater than 50 lakh but it is less than 1 crore, the person has to pay 10% tax. Next is the total income is greater than 1 crore but less than 2 crore, the person has to pay a tax rate of 15%. Next is total income greater than 2 crore but less than 5 crore. The person has to pay a tax rate of 25%. So this is for the persons earning an income of above 50 lakh and till 5 crore. Next is health and education cess. So health and education cess will be 4% on the amount of total tax plus surcharge. So on the total charge we will add surcharge, and with that we will add a health and education cess of 4% on the total tax. So this is my portion for today. I discussed about the new tax regime, and under that comes tax slab rates and rebate and health and education cess and surcharge. Thank you.